Ruth Palacios and her husband Arturo Zalo are trying to make ends meet, but they're barely getting by. They can no longer send money back to family in Mexico.
Yo vendo fruta, vendo elote, vendo esquite y pues la venta está mal.
From the early days of the pandemic through the summer, the couple had steady work disinfecting the hospital rooms at Memorial Sloan Kettering in New York City.
A mí me tocó entrar en los cuartos de COVID, limpiar donde se había muerto una viejita, un viejito. Se murieron, nos tocó limpiar esos cuartos, sacar la basura. No teníamos la ropa adecuada para entrar.
The couple worried about getting sick, but they thought it would be worth it until they started getting their paychecks. They said they were paid a fraction of what they were owed, making their hourly pay often less than minimum wage.
Pues sí, una emoción porque nos quitaron el trabajo.
It's something that is absolutely prevalent, right, among workers, particularly low-wage workers.
The Center for Public Integrity found that companies have little incentive to follow the law. In 2019 alone, the U.S. Department of Labor cited 8,500 employers for stealing $287 million from workers. An analysis shows the department rarely penalizes repeat offenders, and companies are more prone to cheating employees of color and immigrant workers.
It doesn't matter that you don't have work authorization. If you perform the work, you need to be paid for it, right? And if you somehow qualify for overtime, for example, you need to be paid overtime.
And during the pandemic, workers have been more reluctant to come forward for fear of losing their jobs. But not Fidel Martinez. A demolition contractor owed Martinez and his coworkers more than $20,000 for knocking down several Walgreens stores and other structures. Martinez had to borrow money from friends to pay his bills until a local nonprofit helped him recover his wages.
Bueno, pues se siente uno feliz, ¿no? Contento de recuperar algo que es tuyo y pues te sientes la satisfacción de haber ganado una lucha, pero pues igual el coraje hacia esa gente pues siempre existe.
Palacios and her husband are suing the contractor hired by the hospital and its subcontractors. The hospital didn't respond to requests for comment, and in court records, BMS Cat denied paying cleaners less than their minimum wage or owing them overtime pay.
No, porque ellos tienen que hablar porque los patrones están aprovechando de sus trabajadores.
Workers say they simply want what is owed to them. Mike Householder, The Associated Press.